Machiavellian is Illuminati, all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of a West Side player. The world is mine, nigga, get back. Don't mess with my stack, the gauge is rack. About to drop the bomb, I'm the West Coast Don.
Only Gab can do it like this.
The other two niggas in Caution, I don't think these niggas wasn't big Tupac fans like me. Like, these niggas was more Ice Cube fans. Like, they was happy that we was signed to Ice. They thought that was the pinnacle. Me, like niggas, me and Cube used to argue all the time. Like, niggas, what do you mean? Like, I'm questioning everything. Because I knew, like, niggas, I'm really from the streets. And there's something about you that don't remind me of the black niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was always that little shit with me, like from the gate. You know what I mean? And I didn't know till later, you know, in actuality, in terms of selling crack, hustling, you know what I'm saying? Like being a real street nigga, like niggas, certain niggas could talk about it real well, but never had the opportunity to live it, you know what I'm saying? And
or see it or smell it, right, yeah, to grow up.
Never ever come around no shit like that. Niggas had both their parents in the house, both their parents had good jobs, one of them type of niggas. Like, nigga, you don't even need to hang around us. Like, why are you even out here? You know what type of nigga. That's the type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rap niggas who made it. And I'm not shitting on Cube, I love Cube, but I never fucking lied to you niggas to make him feel better. I never lied to make myself look better. Like, no, nigga, if you was outside with us, you was outside with us, nigga. And if you ain't coming that, I'm not gonna lie for you, nigga. Period. And that's just how that went. You feel me? So that's a lot of that, what I just said, caused a whole lot of tension. And listen, when you put up the Ice Cube shit about Ice Cube and Pop, a lot of that caused a lot of tension. Like, nigga, them niggas ain't fuck with Pop. So anything about a baby or anything, nigga, that's all hate and smut. You can't trust none of that shit. Niggas be jealous as fuck of Tupac. That nigga will walk around with a condom on. Like, Pac was a nigga, he would not hit no type of pussy without no condom. Like, I don't know if that nigga even let a bitch suck him off without, like, Pac was one of them type of niggas. Like, you ever met a nigga who trip on germs and shit?
Yeah. He's a hypochondriac. I'm like that myself.
He ain't fuck with people sneezing, all that type of shit. Nah. So, him having a baby walking around here that his mother, his sister, his aunties actually would be disrespectful to the family. They such of loving people to where if he had anything that was even remotely his, they would embrace it. So, if you heard anything on the streets and didn't hear from them, it's a fucking lie. Period.
Facts. All right, another question for you, man, before we keep it moving with Pac. I got to ask you this, since you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up, because there's a lot of things I wasn't going to ask. I was going to let you bring up on your own. Now, Gonzo, being that you was an Ice Cube group, right, and you got the history between Dre and Eazy-E, how did that work, being the Death Row office, with Dr. Dre right there, Suge Knight right there, but you an Ice Cube product? How did that work? Was there ever any tension? Did they ever talk shit about Ice Cube to you? Did Ice Cube ever talk shit about them to you without really having you, you know, throw niggas under the bus? How did that make you feel? You're still a teenager at this motherfucking point, and you in the middle, all these moving parts, it ain't all moving in the same direction. What the fuck was going through your mind, and what was popping?
Well, at that time, man, as you said, I was a teenager, so I wasn't even thinking that these niggas not getting along. You feel me? I wasn't thinking that these niggas could be possibly using us as a pawn. And that's exactly what Suge Knight did. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up working in our favor. Because, you know, Caution, Suge Knight, he asked to manage us. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that he asked, I see all this shit plays a part of history, my nigga. You feel me? And these stories that I'm telling right now, it makes niggas cringe because a lot of niggas that was around then, they alcoholics, they drug addicts, niggas ain't credible, feel me, niggas that turn to snitches, niggas is gay, whatever the situation is. And at them times, Suge Knight couldn't tell me to get up and smack one of my niggas. He couldn't tell me nothing. Because he know, nigga, I was from the Crenshaw district. I ain't from Compton, and I'm coming with 100 niggas. Feel me? Nigga, right. What you say? So it was a different conversation with an L.A. nigga. Nigga wasn't pushing his weight around with no L.A. niggas. That didn't happen. You feel me? So I want to get that out there first and fucking foremost. Wasn't no bullying no L.A. niggas. Period. So with the Ice Cube shit, Suge seen an opportunity. He wanted that natural born killer shit to happen. And we was the niggas who made that conversation possible. Because they wasn't even talking before that.
Right, so you opened up the door. Right.
Possible. Between him, you know, like having to deal with Ice Cube by getting my solo deal through Priority. They had to talk. You feel me? Like all this shit it probably wasn't even for me. Like, yeah, I got a solo deal, but them niggas probably signed me just so they could talk. There was that type of money going around. Like, yeah, I was dope, but nigga, that probably wasn't the root of the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit was bigger than us. And, you know, this is why it's history, because all these things happened because of, you know, little things. It wasn't the initial thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world. All the sense in the world. All right, so back to Pac. When was the first time, like, y'all really had a sit-down, like, just you and him? And, you know, what was that like, being a fan of Tupac, being young, being impressionable, and now you got your idol or somebody you look up to right there in front of you? And I know he played, like, a big brother part in your life, because I heard you mention that before. He did things for you and your family. What was it like sitting down with Pac, man, and you know, having them give you life lessons and games?
Well, I mean, the first time, soon as that nigga stopped talking in the airport, that's when the questions started. You know what I'm saying? And again, the other two niggas in my group, you know, you got to understand, like, we had stardom at that time. We was famous too. And, you know, I don't think they were really Tupac fans. They respected him, but he sensed it, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was an outlaw and they wasn't. You feel me? That's why he catered to you know, what I thought, and not, it's, you know, like, that nigga was smart. And whatever him and Cube had going on before he met us, yeah, he didn't explain it. He just was like, who gonna take on that energy? And I think they took on more the Cube energy, and I took on more the nigga. This nigga's about to teach me the game, for real. Not like within the lines of my lawyer and him trying to win. Like, this nigga's gonna really teach me the game. And Pac taught me the game. Cube didn't teach me the game. He signed us, and you know, he had his lawyer, we had ours. That nigga didn't give us no game. You feel me? That nigga didn't try to teach us nothing. Like, that nigga tried to get the best deal possible for himself, and it was all business. And I respect him for it. I'm not shitting on him, because that's what business is. But at that time, I thought business was emotional. I thought business was a friendship. I thought business was you know, but that wasn't what it was. So when I met Pac, he explained that. Like, nigga, that nigga, you complaining about this nigga to me, but nigga, that ain't his job. Feel me? Like, nigga, his job is to make as much money as he can off you, nigga. And my job is to tell you the truth, nigga. So you can decide if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life or not. And that's basically how that happened. And I feel like the more that Cube knew that I was being laced with the truth, the more distant he became.
Wow. So listen, I'm glad you brought that up. What you think happened between Tupac and Ice Cube, and was there any like bad blood? Because Ice Cube was on one of Pac's albums, right? Last Words, with him and Ice-T. Was there anything see that? Like, did they have bad history with each other? What you think that type of atmosphere came from?
I think that atmosphere came from Tupac not being from Los Angeles, bitches loving Pac being handsome, niggas looking at themselves in the mirror, and jealousy. Like, that's not fucking hard to put together. It's not a puzzle. It either came from jealousy or niggas trying to fuck with the same bitch. But going after the same dollar, there's too much money out here. But niggas from Los Angeles, they don't like when other niggas come from other states and Los Angeles cater to them more than them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers tried everything. You feel me? From putting a Jerry curl on their head to wearing karate shoes. Niggas been Muslim, gangster, everything. Like, this is entertainment. You understand?
Right.
When the nigga's solid and just him and everybody love him, most niggas ain't gonna root for you. You don't see a lot of niggas rooting for me. A lot of these niggas was ready to join Treyway. Paint their hair rainbow. Just to get, a lot of these niggas took pictures with Whack 100 after begging to be niggas to outlaws and take pictures with Pac, do songs with Pac. As soon as they thought Baby was getting Whack 100 some nigga take a picture with Baby and make a fucking lie up, niggas jumping in line to think that they finna join the next death row situation. Well, guess what, faggot? Surprise.
Let me ask you this real fast. Look, you brought him up. What do you think Whack 100's biggest problem with Tupac is, man? Because he admitted he didn't even know Pac.
Stop right there. Well, he didn't know Pac, Gabbo. Whack 100's problem with Tupac is this. He was dispatched by E1 Entertainment. E1 was the motherfuckers who was, in the bidding to get the Tupac rights. Whack 100, he knows the white boy, the Jew over there. And it was a mission. Whack 100 don't got a problem with Tupac. He never knew Tupac. Whack 100, that nigga's a fucking do-boy. That nigga was a nigga that came around Death Row when nigga Death Row didn't mean shit. Death Row was worth 2 beans in the motherfucking meat market. Nothing. You feel me? Niggas was signing motherfuckers that sound like Tupac, signing motherfuckers that sound like Biggie. That's not a record label. Niggas didn't have no talent going over. I mean, of course they had Eastwood. Of course they had Crooked Eye. Those niggas is talented. But they wasn't focused on making them niggas stars. They was trying to recreate the past. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Death Row was lost at that time. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was lost, had a gang of money and didn't know what the fuck to do with it, because you gotta understand, you act like Death Row was, once DR.DRE was gone, the ability for scouting talent, what you going, a gang of gangbangers? They know who the best rapper is? Fuck out of here, my nigga.
Intimidation. Yep.
Intimidation creates talent? Absolutely not. Nigga, you about to lose in a few years. They're going to lock your ass up or figure, see, that was, and that's just what it was. Niggas thought that they was going to recreate the past, and white folks had another thing coming, because once you got off on that, nigga, you were supposed to recreate yourself. You were supposed to reinvent yourself. You were supposed to see some longevity in yourself. But, niggas cut their head off. You understand?
Yeah.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. Blows like a 12-gauge shot.